put a gutter on the roof. When it would rain, it would go in.
Right.
So when we had fresh meat, we put it in a glass jug or something, let it go down.
Oh.
Where the water was cool,
Oh, yeah.
it would preserve. Or you had to put it in a crock and season it, salt and pepper, and it would keep like for 2 weeks.
Oh.
But you as a neighbor, I'd killed this week. You as a neighbor would come and you'd borrow 5 pounds of my fresh calf.
Right.
Another one would borrow 5 pounds. When they would kill, they would return the 5 pounds, so we'd give us some fresh meat.
Right. So you had every week.
So I knew what a boucherie was.
Right.
And this past week, 2 weeks ago, my granddaughter, not the one that was here today, he's taping my voice, but the other one, the 2 sisters, killed one of her calves, killed 2 of them. Gave her mama and her sister 1 calf, and she kept the other for her family. But she didn't keep the ingredients inside. No kidney. You familiar with that? No liver. No heart. You eat liver? No.
I don't know.
You don't eat heart?
I don't eat any.
It was the best thing I ate yesterday, I think.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It was good. Tasty.
Anyway, I cooked the tongue. And the tongue is very expensive in the market.
That's true.
It's hard to clean. It takes you 45 minutes to clean the tongue
Really? Wow.
and 45 minutes to cook it.
Wow. And how does it taste?
Oh, it's delicious. It melts in your mouth if you know how to cook it.
Oh.
And the tongue is about like that. About wide like this. I
Wow.
split it, put onions and peppers in there, and seasoning, turn it,
Oh.
and
Oh.
put it in a black pot on the stove.
Wow. That's special.
How many people used to come to the boucherie?
I don't want to give it to nobody. I didn't give, I gave Mama some.
When your daddy had the boucherie, how many people would come?
Oh, Lord. We had like 4 or 5 neighbors that would come and help, and they'd make a big bouillie with the spleen, the kidney, the heart, and the meat. Put that in there with a little bit of tomato sauce or tomatoes. And you boil that high.
Mhm.
When the little children, it was time for them to eat, they'd feed the older ones first. By the time we, the little children, would eat, it was all halfway cold, get all over our mouth. Now they feed the kids to get them out of the way
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she lost.
Did people play music and stuff, or what did they do while y'all were processing? While y'all were processing the calf, what would people do?
What?
What would people do while y'all were processing the calf? Would some people play music while the other people process the calf, or no?
No, just conversation.
Mm-hmm. That was what seasons? What seasons would y'all have the boucherie? Was it all year long, or?
All year round. The cows, all year round. Pigs, mostly in the winter. My dad would kill like 7 pigs at one time.
Oh.
And he had a smokehouse, oh Lord, made with mud and old time, with the logs and mud in between. And it was high like this, almost as big as this kitchen, I'm sure. Maybe as big.
Right. In
In the middle, they would dig a hole. And it was like, there was no rocks, it was like dirt, hard dirt. And they'd make a fire in there. Put that on the top, there was wires. They'd make the sausage and hang them up there. And they'd smoke. Now the fresh meat, they had to put it in some big jars. And they'd melt, like the crackling, they'd melt that pork fat and put it over the sausage that was cooked in there. And that's how we preserved our meat.
Oh.
What would the children do while all the adults were slaughtering?
Oh, I didn't remember. I guess we cut her.
What about the ones when Mama was little? How often did y'all do those?
Huh?
The boucheries when Mama was little. How often did y'all do those at the
No.
farm?
We didn't do none when Mom was little.
Yeah.
When Mama was little. Papa had given her a special calf to play and feed. The calf would come to her, she had trained him. She'd brush it forward. And she'd pat it. I have pictures of her
Daisy.
with the calf. But the only one that helped with the farm was Jean. Jean and Julie. They'd go behind the dairy trough. And this cow gave better milk, more milk. She could have 2 scoops of feed. This cow gave little. She might have half a scoop of feed. They knew that cows.
Mm-hmm. So what was the last boucherie you went to? Yeah, I remember.
Look, you're lucky I remember my name.
Yeah,
I tell you, she puts you.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky I had a good night's sleep last night.
Yeah.
I hadn't slept in 2 nights.
Really?
Hardly not.
Oh, wow.
Who were the neighbors that used to come to your dad's boucherie?
Oh, Lord, honey, God bless them. They go. I'm the only one there.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
That was
Oh.
in Melville, huh?
Huh?
That was in Melville? No? Where was that?
Bill Platt. Before we moved to Melville.
Oh, okay.
After we moved to Melville, we didn't have no boucheries. It was farming. Big old 4 acres of land farming. Cotton and corn.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Good old days ago.
Mm.